It's racing in Silverstone for the sprint round, so an interesting round, and that means we will jump into it immediately, and I'm joined by...
Inorganic, hello all. You alright, Luke?
Yeah, I'm alright, how are you?
Yeah, not too bad, thank you.
That's
After
right.
an exciting race yesterday, we had rain in the sprint, and it was nice and sunny in the dry. So in the main race, it could be, we could have weather. Hopefully, might
Yeah,
change things about.
I will have a look if I can see it on the telemetry then. In session data, if it hasn't load. Oh, I need to select the championship, of course, and
Um,
wait for the session to start, I think.
yeah, I got no weather report yet.
Yeah, so we got some interesting new details, and you know about it. Fastest laps, wing info, battle data. I hope it works this time. That would be nice.
Yeah, it looks really, really impressive stuff. Some of the stuff now that yeah, gaps and predicted pit stops. A lot of information, really, really good stuff. So I want to thank you, Smith, for all this.
Yep. He's not racing tonight, is he? Oh, we start. No, it's first formation lap. Let's see. We do have a lot of new drivers tonight, and I will put on position change because I think everyone is on the mediums. Yeah. So Zabiaka and Bakker, they have both dropped down from the Premier Division down to the Championship now, which is good for Ferrari because we got another driver in.
Yeah, and
And
Zabayaka at Alfa Romeo, that's good for us.
yeah, so we both got new drivers for our teams, which is they will be immediately. Yeah, we're reviewing them as they drive. Let's see, Stubby is back. We got karting. We got Smith. Oh, he is racing in the Red Bull, and I don't know if he's promoted or he's just reserving tonight. I think the second one.
Yeah, I think he's reserving. Yeah,
And then both McLarens and both Mercedes. Now we're waiting for Stebo as he was on his way, but had trouble joining. So I think he might be there for the race, for the main race. But we only have 10 drivers then. And good evening, Mr. Money and Mr. Driver of the Week. Mr. Money, I'm not sure what you're talking about here.
I'm
You're introducing
sure
yourself.
he's talking about someone else. Yeah.
And say we got some rumors in the paddock saying Packer has an amazing engineer tonight. I do know Packer fancies an engineer using it, but I guess I did see the new engineer joining Ferrari, so maybe he has taken it away from. Was he in Red Bull in Premier Division? I'm not sure. I think he was.
Yes, he was. Yeah, in the Premiership.
He's driving with two still not functioning wrists, you could say. Bit like Stroll. So let's see how he does then. As we got... Oh, my table is screwing up. We got 5 red lights for the sprint, and they are off. And let's see who has a good start. Seems like Stubby got a great start. And Bakker is leading into turn 1. So he has the start he needs for Ferrari. And then Booty already up to P4, and I was up to P5. So good start from Bakker stepped around in the sprint.
I think he got hit from the back then.
Yeah,
I'm sure. He got hit from the back.
I thought I'd seen him getting hit, but then Booty now 5 positions up, and both Mercedes moving up 6 positions. So what a start for the Mercedes and McLaren.
That's a great start from Booty, that is.
Yeah, and difficult getaway from the front runners, Sabiaka and Bakker. Welcome to the championship, you could say.
Yeah, I know he's got a bit of a bad reputation. As I'm saying that, but I just watched Al get all sideways. He's just dropped down now behind Jetfish.
Yeah, his teammate passed again, and I got the test working again, so that's good. Ooh, karting got a good exit there. And karting is up to P3 now. He's moving up one position, I think. Or is it glitching a bit? Oh, Al really struggling here.
Yeah, he's really, yeah. I mean, when he went round that corner, there was a lot, almost drifting the car. So I wonder if he's got quite low wing.
Let's see if we can have a look at that. No, unfortunately for Smith, the wings thing isn't working, which is annoying.
Yeah, I got no
Um,
no names. Oh, hang on, that's me.
we do have. No, I thought we had rain for race 2, but it is still dry,
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a dry race.
which is fine, of course. But would like to see some exciting. Colin saying good evening to Luke and Lee. Where is Stevo? Stevo is on his way. I think he had trouble joining. We couldn't invite him, or it said he had joined, but he didn't. So he's restarting, and I think he will be joining for the main race. In the meantime, though, my tables have screwed up a bit here.
I'm just trying to see the data we've got between Jetfish and Al, but I have 0 at the moment, so I don't think that's updating.
Yeah. In the meantime, though, in the championship, in the constructors' championship, McLaren move ahead of Ferrari by 1 point, but Jetfish is chasing the McLaren. Colin, to talk about the other Ferrari, he got tapped round in turn 3 after taking the lead. Oh, Stubby almost getting pushed off the track. Fighting Kieran. So hard fighting going on for position 5 and the final point in the sprint.
Into DRS zone now.
Oh, look at that. Karting. Moving ahead of the Mercedes. And he has some pace, we know that.
Yeah. For some reason in the championship, though, he does tend to make the odd mistake.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
he has got a lot of pace.
Oh, around the outside here, side by side. In Cops and karting is ahead. Stevo has joined, so he will be there for the main race then. I'm pretty sure it works like that. If not, that's screwed.
Yeah, I think you'll be able to. Oof, that was a bit of a late pull out then from Jetfish, but he's got the great run. Oh, I thought he was going to go on the inside then a booty.
Oh, the switchback. Ooh. Now side by side, watching behind from karting.
Jetfish just got him. That was a great manoeuvre, that was.
Oh, we're gonna see a through goes Hamilton moment here with karting. Oh, what a shot. He takes him, and now Jetfish at the inside.
Ooh.
Oh, Jetfish goes wide a bit. Oh, now Booty again up the inside. Oh, this is not going to end well.
It was a bit of a touch
oh,
then.
3 wide into this corner. How did they make that? Still 3 wide. Oh, this is not going to end well. This is crazy. Ooh, wheel banging on the straight.
And you got Al in there as well.
Oh, 2 fighting.
That's some great driving days from all of them. How they got through them gaps.
That was unbelievable. We should do like a weekly clip moment or something, because that was amazing.
Yeah, overtake of the race like they do in the real F1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still surprised no one got taken out there.
I don't know how they got round there. I mean, that was great driving by all of them.
Yeah. And karting back in front now. Jetfish is still in P2.
I think Al's now sorted his problems out, because he seems to have cut back up now after getting a few sideways moments.
Yeah, maybe struggling with grip in the beginning of the race. Let's see. Because Kieran and Booty... No, Kieran and Stubby now behind Booty. I think Booty might have got damage though. I mean, we can have a look. If I can sense any damage on the damage feed. Maybe we'll go to Booty then. And no, it's alright. So maybe he's just struggling then.
Yeah, because he got a flying start, didn't he, Booty?
Yeah. That's why I'm
Yeah,
quite surprised.
But karting's doing well, keeping... Oh, Al again goes really wide there.
There's been a lot of moments now. I see the fastest laps thing isn't working as well.
The thing to watch up there's Zabiaka picking up the first penalty. There'll be lots more, I think. Such an easy track to get penalties on this.
For now, that would mean will drop down to P9 for the start of the main race. Still some laps to go. Karting fastest lap. Now Al's the fastest lap, so you were right. He's getting in the rhythm now.
Yeah, probably get them tyres to come up to temperature. But it's good to see somebody else battling with the Mercs, because we're so used to having Mercs 1 and 2.
That's a bit like real life.
You don't really see an AlphaTauri out in the
fighting though, yeah. Currently they are somewhere lost. But yeah, if Sibo can rejoin, and I think he will, then yes, he will start P10. But if he has the pace, we could see maybe 4 cars fighting for a win, and that would be great.
Yeah, because we know he's got pace. He's got a lot of pace. And another Ferrari driver, so
That's true.
all good for the All Constructors Championship.
Yeah, because we need to make a comeback, because we dropped a lot of points. Oh, going for the lead! Round the outside. Oh, Karting good defending there. Not letting him past. Oh, he's chosen the defensive line through here. Karting, our real life kart driver as well. He does karting, so that's why he got his name. So he knows how to defend.
Yeah, both. Apparently, I have it.
Oh, Smith! Oh, I thought someone went off really hard, but
oh yeah, Smith said yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, I was going to say, on the rumour in the pit lane, I have been told that apparently Kieran and Booty are looking for a double podium.
Ooh. McLaren really want to jump ahead of Ferrari then?
That's what I've been told. That Kieran and Booty are going for a double podium.
Oh, it's ambitious, that's for sure. Because currently that will mean that maybe either both Mercs or Karting and one of the other Mercedes drivers.
Oh, Karting's gone.
Oh!
He spun.
Oh, I jinxed it, I think. Oh, Karting.
Yeah, we said that, didn't we? He's got so much pace, but just prone to that little error.
Yeah. Oh, contact Stubby and Kieran. Oh, a lot happening all of a sudden. Getting caught up in the sprint race craziness, you could say.
Yeah, I just heard some things being said from underneath
room,
Kieran's from Kieran's helmet.
We need to put like team radios, board radios.
But Karting's just got past him. just got past Kieran then on the corner.
Yeah, and now Booty is on the podium, but Sabiaka and Bakker, yes, they do have a penalty, but they are back in the points now. In the sprint points, yellow flag, that's Stubby again. So good result. Oh, Jetfish and Owl. Owl with the better exit, ahead of his teammate. Now we've seen the Merc go up the inside here before. Let's see. Owl out of ERS though, as he probably used all of it to attack. But the battle between the Mercedes drivers now. Also important for the championship standings, as Owl is now currently 49 points behind. But if he would lose out this one, he would be 51 points behind.
And we know there's no team orders here.
Oh no, for sure. Ooh, Owl with a little moment. I mean, we love to see it. We've seen them fight in Spa before. Oh, and Stubby is out of the race. So he will start in P9 then.
Yeah, or possibly P10. Steve-O can join.
I think he will. Will he not be at the back of the grid, or?
Yeah, because he didn't race in the sprint. Possibly, yeah. But no, it will be Stubby and Steve-O at the back.
At the back row. Still final lap though. Jetfish chasing Owl, but in the meantime, I'm having a look at Kartinger's gap, and he's almost within 3 seconds of Bakker. And if he can close in enough, he could be within 3 seconds of Sabiaka, and he would jump back to P4, which is a decent recovery and still some points.
I mean, there's only 8 drivers now, but it's still pretty close.
Yeah, I mean a big gap
battles
to
going on.
Booty, but apart from that, I think Booty had to do some avoiding action as well.
Yeah, I don't know if Kieran picked up damage because he seems to be struggling a bit now.
There we go. Final corner, Mercedes now. Oh, side by side. Who will take the sprint win there? Now Owl is ahead, but Jetfish, will he go up the inside? No, he chooses the outside. He will have the inside. Owl going deep, blocking off that opportunity. Jetfish maybe having a better run. No, and Owl takes the sprint win ahead of his teammate. Oh, and Booty, I don't know what happened to him, but he might have lost it here. And Booty still finishes P3 after the penalties. And Sabiaka did pick up P4 then. So he will get some good points. Karting recovering to P5 and Bakker unfortunately P6. So no points for Ferrari tonight in the sprint then. I don't want to jinx anything here. And I think Kieran is P7 and then Smith A in P8. But it is maximum points for the Mercedes team then. As you see the final results here. And I don't know what I wanted to say. I wanted to say something, but I think I lost it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm just having a look at in the chat. A lot going on in the chat. We've got 16 viewers. Thank you very much for watching.
Oh yeah, 16. That's good. Oh yeah, I was it was Stubby who hit Bakker. That's why I did see it correctly then, but apparently, according to the best engineer in the paddock, is what I heard. He got the wrong car, so someone has been falsely accused here of hitting a driver.
Oh, I wasn't sure if it was a McLaren that hit him.
No, Stubby said in the championship that he hit Bakker, unfortunately. And Alfa Romeo was behind him, so I mean it's not a bad guess.
Yeah, Colin there. Karting needs to stay in Prem. He races better there. Oh yeah, when I saw him race in the Premiership, he was.
He's quick.
He was untouchable, yeah. But for some reason in the Championship, it just seems to make that little error.
Yeah, maybe it's I don't know, pressure of being in a good position. Yeah, well, he is in a good position in Premier as well, but maybe the pressure is off them because he knows he isn't scoring any points for it's the championship. Maybe when you're in the championship, like you're fighting for the points, you start to become a bit more nervous. Maybe when racing, not sure.
Yeah, yeah. I always seem to do better in practice than I do in the proper race.
Yeah, same. I I remember when I dropped back to once I was in the high gear back then, and then I was like P14, P15 miles of the pace. I dropped back to the mid gear, and then all of a sudden you start to get better results and better. It felt like the pressure was off, but still scoring points, of course. But you get better results, so maybe it's a mental thing when racing.
Yeah, when the pressure's off, I suppose you just relax a bit more. Probably
Yeah,
find a bit more speed. I was just looking at the tyre selection, with
oh yeah,
most people going mediums, apart from Jetfish, who's gone on the hards, Karting, and Stebo.
yeah. In it seems like he switched to our neighboring team, Red Bull.
Yeah,
It will be difficult because you see a Red Bull pass and then you have to look which of the two it is because they're technically both reserving for Red Bull now. Predictions then. Um, this will be a difficult one. I think Stibo will be close to the podium or on the podium. I'm not sure what his pace is, so it's difficult to predict.
yeah. Karting, if he
Yeah,
doesn't make any errors.
and I will say Al because the championship needs to be exciting. So I will pick Al.
Yeah, and like I said, I've been told that Booty and Kieran are looking at a double podium. So
One of them is there already, just waiting for the other one.
I'm sure RPM bet are taking good odds on a McLaren 1-2.
Oh, for sure. If the odds are good, I will bet on it. So weather forecast is what Ivor is asking me, and it will be dry throughout the whole race. Let's see if we can get a good view of the start. This is a good one. And it's lights out and away we go for the second time today. It seems like Kieran got a good start as he's already moving up to P2. Booty's also overtaking a Mercedes at the start. Now this is not something we've seen before. But Kieran already up to P4. So the McLaren's having a good start. Sabiaka up the inside, having a bit of contact there. I hope Becker realizes it's Thibaut that this is Thibaut.
Sabiaka's
A lot happening, and karting spun as well. And I think Zap got damage. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, and Kieran's picked up damage as well.
Ooh, unfortunate for... Oh yeah, because he had a good start. He's now up to P4. Well,
Yeah.
you will need a safety car, maybe, and a bit of luck.
Booty got a good start in the sprint race, so we know he could get a decent start. But yeah, it's just unfortunate the Zabiaka spinning there that they're going to see a couple of cars coming into the pits. Yeah, safety car they're going to hope for now.
Yeah, and Kieran now losing positions. Becker up to P4. And this is also crucial in the fight for P2 in the constructors between McLaren and Ferrari. And yeah, Kieran will need to go in, I think. And he goes in, and that's his strategy compromise. Maybe switch to the hards from now on. Don't know how long they can go. Schmidt will be removed from the standings, of course. So Stibo picking up some extra points there. Al setting the fastest lap. That's what I expected. But he's still struggling to get away.
So we see both Zabiaka and Kieran into the pits. That was an unlucky start for Kieran because he made a cracking start, moved up quite a few places. Now he's had to take a new wing.
Yep. Booty going up the inside of Al, having a look. But Al
And-
good on brakes.
And they will have to pit again because them hards are not going to last the whole race. We could see, if there's a late safety car, we could see
Them switching.
potentially softs.
I know the tyre wear isn't
Booty
too
got
high,
wide
I
then.
feel like. I mean, I don't remember much of it. Ooh, Al taking a completely different line than Booty does.
Yeah, and jetfish on them. Oh, you got a yellow.
Yeah, I think it's...
I think that's Sabayaka.
yeah.
Don't worry, Zabiaka. Just keep going, mate. Get points. bit of encouragement for no bias whatsoever in the commentary.
Yeah. I see Ivor saying, I see Steve and back up at one Ferrari, maybe a double-seater.
Yeah,
so this
I
is not
think
Becker, this is Steve in the wheel and Becker's behind him.
Yeah, because Stevo, obviously, because he joined the main race, couldn't pick his car.
It just puts you in the first car available, I think.
Yeah, so that's why he's in the Red Bull.
Now you know, Callum, he's saying, I see Kieran never matched my sprint result.
Yes, Callum did pick up the win in the sprint race.
Ooh. Did he not do that like last season as well?
He
His
did,
first
yeah,
race.
at Silverstone as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
I finished second in that behind him.
Yeah.
He had a good drive as well in the main race, finishing. I think he was fifth, but I think there might have been a time removal from with Danos, so he might drop down to sixth. But yeah, it was a good race for him. It was definitely something Callum needed.
Oh yeah, Stubby's into the wall and he got wing damage. So he needs to switch as well. Now, and speeding in the pit lane.
Yeah, it's a really awkward pit lane, Silverstone. It's very long, but the speed trap, like the speed line, is right at the start as you come off. Quite harsh
Fast
acceleration.
yeah. So maybe we will see some more of that. Stubby going to the softs. Interesting now. Chatfish around the outside of Booty. On the hards as well. And it is a Mercedes 1-2 question mark. Yeah. So Booty again after 4 laps having the pace, but then it seems like he's struggling after the good start.
Yeah, they built up a bit of a gap. I thought they were pulling away from Jetfish at one point, but just managed to close him down. But he's got Backer
Becker, what a run.
On the DRS, oof.
Ooh. Booty holding on maybe or not. So we got another Ferrari driver now fighting for podiums, which is good for us. And he's up to P3 now.
But Backer.
Ooh, karting with the fastest lap.
Having a great drive.
Ooh.
Booty got it all wrong.
Oh!
Way too fast into that corner.
Yeah. Almost hit Stevo there. I don't know if he got damage.
So, we know Stubby's just been.
You know, Smith going past Booty. Or trying to get past Booty then. So, interesting thing here. At the in the first lap, so 5 laps ago, McLaren in the live standings were 20 points ahead of Ferrari. Now it's switched, which is very interesting, just in 5 laps. Yellow in sector 1, it's Stubby again, and he's also gone off. And I see a bit of something flying. I'm not sure if that is his wing or not. Also, Becker holding on within the DRS of both Mercedes drivers.
I mean, that'd be a good battle to watch between Mercedes and the Ferrari.
Yeah, and Becker still has that problem with his wrist, so he's doing really well. I mean, those 3 drivers before the line removal were all in Premier Division fighting each other, so not surprised they are back.
And there's, I have also heard rumours from the pit lane that there will be a Brum Motorsports team.
Is that true?
Yes.
Ooh. Well, I have heard some other very interesting new motorsport teams arriving in the paddock in Silverstone for a little bit of practice. I think it had something to do with toilet paper. Now I'm not sure, but
I have no idea who would come up with a name toilet paper for a team.
Yeah.
And nothing to do with
something
RPM
weird.
bet.
No, something weird though. When we I need to have a look at Jetfish now. Up the inside and past his teammate, or question mark? Ooh, Al's struggling there.
Stubby's off again. Stubby's having...
Oh.
And he's got front wing damage again. So he's going to have to come into it and have another nose.
Now, Al bump drafting Jetfish here. This is not helping them at all. Oh, karting has lost it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I mean, what did we say about karting? So quick, but there's still quite a long way to go. So just need a safety car maybe to bunch everything up.
Here we go again with the Mercs. Oh, and now it's Al again. This is good fighting. Oh, he picks up a 3-second time penalty. Now with this close fighting, that is not ideal.
It could be, the penalties could make a big difference at the end of the race. And Back is still keeping up with them. Mercedes were quite used to them to just flying off into the distance.
Yeah, and now also Stevo is closing in. So we really are seeing a Ferrari versus Mercedes fight again. And now, who has a better run? Is it... Oh, Stubby's retired in the pit. Not having the best of racing nights. As I was saying though, when the new Ferrari driver arrived, I did see his engineer coming in, of course. And funnily enough, when I saw the engineer, he had a business card saying TP Racing on it. Now I don't know if that has something to do with toilet paper, but it's a very interesting name.
Yeah, I'm drawn at a blank really. Who would come up with the business card toilet paper or TP?
Yeah, it's quite weird.
If anyone wants a guess, then you're more than welcome to put in the chat or take bets at RPM Bet.
Yeah, we got some clues for you.
Yeah, there'll be no toilet paper trivia in this race.
The livery of TP, well, I'm guessing it will be all white then.
I've heard there is a bit of brown in the livery. Again,
it's a questionable choice. As we still see the Mercedes cars fighting, but in the meantime we got a four-way fight.
Yeah, it's allowed Stibbo to really catch up. This is going to be interesting now.
Wow, they're really holding each other up now, the Mercedes guys. And this is not helping Al, but because he's going up the inside again. This is what we love to see, of course, fighting between teammates for the win, and it's also still a championship fight. But now Becker, can he get the run on both Mercedes drivers?
It's interesting, we've got 2 drivers there on hards and 2 drivers on...
Yeah, 3 wide, and Becker takes the lead into... Does he?
Has he got it?
Oh,
yeah.
Al's up the inside. Oh, and Jetfish now around the outside. It's very difficult to see. Oh, Becker going wide a bit, but Ferrari driver overtaking both Mercedes in one straight.
I think Zabiak has spun. Yeah, Zabiak has spun at the back.
Yeah, and this is what we like to see, of course, as a Ferrari driver. Maybe a bit biased here, but I guess that's the case then. Let's see, Booty
picked up a penalty.
But here comes Thibaut. Ferrari are on the charge. And this is what we need in the all gears. But here comes Jetfish. Becker weaving a bit. Oh, up the inside. Ooh, almost touching. Oh, 3 cars within 2 tenths. Jetfish. And here comes Al. Does he have the run up the inside? No. Takes the curb a bit, but Becker still ahead. What a fighting we got for the lead here.
Oh, this is good stuff.
This is what RPM is about. Now Jetfish up the inside for this corner then. DRS line. He will have the DRS. Oh, it jumps the curbs. And Becker is back. Now Al around the outside.
I was just looking at the ERS, and Becker has used all of his ERS, where Jetfish has got 82%.
Yeah.
So he's got some in reserve.
Oh, but Becker did stay ahead though on this straight. And Stevo is also having a look then. Oh, Becker lost it!
Oh,
He kept it out of the wall though. But from the lead, our leader lost it, and that's unfortunate. Dropped down to P6.
that's got to be a car error. That's not a driver error.
Oh no.
Becker doesn't make driver errors.
I would love to hear from his engineer what a team radio was there. But now Al going for the lead again on Jetfish. Oh, contact!
Ooh, a bit of a touch. Doesn't seem to be any damage though. That was lucky.
Imagine they're tapping each other around. Well, they have been getting very close to contact, but no crashes so far. But Stevo is still following them. As part of the strategy. Booty is in.
Yeah, Booty gets a fantastic start, and he did it in the sprint, and for like 4 laps, he's up there and he's battling well, but then just seems to just drop off a bit.
Yeah, I guess maybe using a lot of ERS could also be the thing at the start, just compared to other drivers, giving it everything, and then once everyone else starts to settle in, as Kieran picks up a penalty. Once everyone starts to settle into their race rhythms, he maybe loses out a bit.
The pace that Stebo really caught up to the Mercs.
Yeah, and he's on this. I think a better strategy than Al is, and he's only fighting Jetfish as Jetfish is on the same strategy. So
yeah, back is coming for hards.
Yeah, as we got to the switching point on the mediums, but here comes Thibaut. Now let's see, Jetfish defending the inside. Can Thibaut hold on around the outside? I'm not sure, as Al goes in.
So easy to pick up track limits there on that corner.
Stebo going a bit deep. Jetfish trying a different line, having a better exit here. But Stebo's in the lead in a Red Bull 4 Ferrari.
Yeah, both the hard runners. It'll be interesting there when they come in.
Oh, Jetfish! Watch out, mate.
Yeah, it'd be interesting once the hard runners go in for the mediums to see where they come out. They will have the better tyre towards the end of the race.
Yeah, and I think the advantage is quite big, is from what I remember, when you switch to the mediums later on. And also, karting is only 6.3 now behind Jetfish, and he did have a spin, so I think or 2 spins. So if he can keep it on track and get it close, maybe he have a good shot at the podium.
Yeah, I mean, we know he's got a lot of pace. Hopefully, he's got them little mistakes. Oh, as I say that, he's run well wide.
Oh, I thought he lost it again.
If he's just got them out of his system for this race now and can catch them up.
Stebo though, almost 1 second ahead of Jetfish now. Maybe he saved his tire wear a bit following the cars ahead, let them fight and eat up the tires, and now he has the opportunity to create the gap. As he sets the fastest lap, and unfortunately I can't see the fastest lap point working in, or the both points working in the standings, so we have to add them up manually then. But currently in the live standings, and with that 2 points going to Stebo, that would mean that Ferrari and Mercedes both get 61 points. So in the all gear constructors we don't lose out, or Ferrari doesn't lose out.
I'm just looking at the feed, and according to this, lap 6, Booty picked up rear wing damage, floor damage and side pod damage.
Did he?
That's what I got on the my telemetry. So.
Oh yeah.
And that's that's a lot of damage. That's going to make that car very hard to drive.
But he's still in P5. I'm not sure how he. I can't remember any particular incident.
Unless he picked up some of that when. No, that was. I was just thinking when Zabiaka went wide, but that was earlier than lap 6, wasn't it? So. But he's still going at a decent pace.
It might be a mistake in the. Maybe that's what he picked up during the sprint. It just says it now then. But that's weird because the tire wear is still correct, I think. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But look at the gap between Stebo and Jetfish now, 2.2.
Yeah. And if Jetfish now is struggling on them hards.
Yeah, because karting is closing in as well. But then again, I think Al is losing out to karting and isn't quicker than Booty and Becker, so Stebo might jump into P1 then after the pit stops.
Yeah, Becker closing in on Booty. So yeah, they predicted McLaren double podium.
I will have a look for 1 second. Yeah, okay, so no damage for Jetfish on any of his wings, but he does have 71% on the front left on tire wear, so I'm guessing he would come in any point now, as his tires, 3 of them are red now, and he does go in, just as I set up a little comparison to Stebo's tires then. Yeah, they are at 50%, so Jetfish's tire wear is 20% higher at the same amount of laps on the same tire. So Stebo's doing really well saving his tires. He might, if he can go a bit longer, then he could go to the softs potentially.
Yeah, when in my race yesterday, I started on hard on his on his tyres there. So it'd be interesting to see how long them mediums last, if he's going to be that hard on them.
Yeah. Yeah, because I know the brakes are hard on the tire. Oh, Al picking up another 3-second time penalty. So there's a lot happening here. Which means that currently karting would move up to P3. And he's on the medium, so he will be closing in. Bakker would jump up to P5 due to penalties from the cars ahead.
Yeah, still quite a long way to go. Still could be some more penalties that will come in and make a difference.
The most important thing for Stebo and Jetfish is not picking up any penalties. Stebo is in, and let's see where he will end up, and how good is the undercut for Jetfish.
Jetfish, yeah, it'd be on the better tyres now, the better stickier tyre, so Al would have got them hards up to temperature now, but I don't think he's going to be able to stay on the tail of Jetfish too long.
No, it will be difficult, but let's see as he does set the fastest lap then. Where is Stebo? There is Stebo. Oh, and Jetfish is really close now, and he has temperature into these tires. Oh, hitting the back there. Not so clean driving, but I guess Jetfish now past Stebo. Stebo has no temperature, so what an undercut then for Jetfish. And Stebo needs temperature now.
It's sandwiched between the two Mercedes.
Oh yeah, that's a dangerous position to be in.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be sandwiched between the two Mercedes.
No. I wouldn't want to be sandwiched between any teammates, so and Stebo just about staying ahead for now. But this is good for Jetfish, Al putting pressure on Stebo, but I think Stebo will have temperature now, and he can go after Jetfish.
Yeah, both the front two runners on mediums now.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting to see how far Jetfish can take them the mediums after pushing his hards so much, a lot more than what Stebo would push his. So
that might be an advantage for Stebo then at the end of the race.
Yeah, bar being a late safety car, which did happen yesterday, which made things quite interesting towards the end.
Yeah, I mean, Championship is known for its few safety cars, but you never know. So a quick rundown for the penalties then. We got 6 for both Zabiaka and Al, and 3 for Kieran and Booty. So McLaren on 3.
Yeah, and the way Booty's going, I can't see him having that much damage to his car. It doesn't seem to be. And he didn't come into the pits for any wings or anything, so...
No. Well, you can't change the side pod, but it's weird to have rear wing, side pod and underfloor, but no or underbody and no front wing or so.
Yeah, and that car would be so hard to drive.
Oh, Bakker also, and karting, so both of them picking up penalties now, as only the front runners and Smith have no penalties.
Oh, Stebo's having a look. Stebo all up now, all over the back of Jetfish. I think Al might struggle a bit with them hards to keep up.
Yeah, well, this fighting might be the same situation as Jetfish was in before. 2 guys on the mediums fighting and he's on the hards following through.
Yeah, that's the best thing for Al to do. Just stay back and let them two battle, and then pick them off.
Yeah, because they have the advantage in the beginning, I would say, but then at some point the advantage isn't too big anymore, and with them fighting and not pulling away, it's helping Owl a bit, as Steve was trying to find a way past Jetfish.
Yeah, I think Al just needs to stay in that DRS zone and just let them battle.
Yeah, just following them.
We've got Stivo's got 30% ERS. Jetfish got 54%. Al actually has used up most of his ERS.
Yeah, but so I was having a look at the tire wear from Jetfish, and Jetfish, his front is currently at 22% already, and that's after 3 laps. Oh, switch back from Stebo. Oh.
Yeah, I know Silverstone is really hard on that front left tyre. But yeah, 22% after a couple of laps.
It's not good. Because compared to Stebo is still at 11%. And even ours on 30%, so Jetfish is really struggling on his tyre wear. And he will really struggle at the end of the race, and we still have 7 laps to go.
Yeah, they're going to start going off. And like I said, yeah, if Al just watches them battle, and if Jetfish is eating up his tyres like that, Al can just pick up the pieces. As Stebo has another look on the outside, I think he'll get past there.
Yeah, he needs to line up, and I think he's doing the same as before, just lining up, saving a bit of ERS, following, and then the moment Jetfish goes a bit wider, has a slow exit, that's where you take him, as he's very close now.
Al takes it a bit wide there.
Yeah, he's not losing a lot, Al. Is 3/10 enough? I'm not sure. See, Stebo is not using any of his ERS now, just following him.
And not far behind now is karting as well.
Yeah, he's closing rapidly.
He's really catching up.
And that's good, because if he can get within 3 seconds of Al, he would jump ahead into the podium positions.
It's a shame for Bakker winning the race. That one mistake.
Yeah.
He's not being able to really catch back up to the pack. But yeah, karting's really going to start mixing it up as well in a minute.
Well, here comes Stebo now. Less than 2/10, that should be enough. Using the ERS, going for it. Is this the move? Around the outside. I need to have a good look on the good view on this one. Oh, close.
Good exit.
And now let's see if he can get away. That's close. Oh no, Mercedes and a Red Bull in this position. I've seen that before.
I've seen that before.
Oh,
on his touch. Oh. How?
It's the good ending, you could say.
Yeah, how Jetfish kept that then, because that could have so easily thrown him into the wall then.
Yeah. He will go again though. Oh, close.
That's close.
Here goes Al. Oh no, he's a bit too far behind. But Jetfish is really not giving up this one.
And yeah, Al just waiting patient. That's what Al's got to do. Just sit there patiently. Let them two bat all that out. Use all their ERS.
And karting closing in.
Yeah, karting. I mean, he was quite some distance back, so that battle in between them three has really allowed karting to catch up.
Yeah, so tyre wear wise, Jetfish is at 35% now. Let's have a look at Stebo then. And see what his tyre wear is. Stebo is on 21%, so Stebo has much fresher tyres. And even ours on like just getting into the 40s now on the left side. So Al almost has better tyre wear than Jetfish.
Yeah, them hards towards the end of the race will be the better tyre. So I wonder how far Jetfish will be able to take them tyres before they really start hurting him.
Yeah, he gave them everything to defend.
And then we've had Kieran going to the pits to go on to softs. And Zabiaka will also go on to softs. I think it's probably the right move. I don't think they were battling anywhere for position. I think they'll try and hopefully look for fastest lap points.
Yeah, still 2 points.
That'd be interesting to see if they can get fastest lap.
And now out of the top 3 all have used, well, I think most of their ERS. Almost all of it.
Yep, actually karting has actually used up the least. He's got about 20%, so he's just using some of it now. Yeah, we're catching up on them. He's really closing that gap down, and he'll see them battling, and that will give him a bit of a boost.
Yeah, let's have a look at karting and style, where it's between 36 and 30%, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, they're lasting through nicely to the end of the race.
I was about to say Jones, but Jetfish already entering 44%. And Stebo still in the 20s, so it's quite surprising.
Yeah, and Stebo is beginning to pull a good, decent little gap now on Jetfish.
Yeah, and
Al's dropped off as well.
Oh, Zabiaka getting that points now.
Al struggled to keep up with there, and he's dropped out of the DRS zone.
Yeah.
I think
the only thing that can spoil this party for Steve now is penalties.
Yeah.
Because I don't think we get a safety car. Yeah.
Yeah, too late for a safety car. Just got to keep it clean.
And we got Backer in, going for softs. Oh, just as I said that. Oh, karting lost it.
Karting.
Oh, he was on for a podium, and Jetfish also getting a penalty, so Stebo doesn't need to push too much. But karting was within that podium spot, and then he lost it with about 4 laps to go. Still P4, but
yeah, it was hoping that it maybe used up all his mistakes for this race. So that's unlucky. He was pushing hard. He was making a fight of it. But
it is unfortunate.
He's got a good gap between himself and Booty, so yeah, looks like 4th place for karting.
Yeah, Smith going in, so a lot of drivers may be going for fastest lap now.
Yeah, Backer as well. Backer's gone in for the softs. So I think he's going to be looking to try and get fastest lap. So we've got the front 3 battling, and then everyone else. I think, yeah, we're going to be looking for fastest lap points.
So I think Jetfish will be safe on tyre, where it's currently at 53% on the front left, but still 3 laps to go.
Yes, Stebo's managed to pull out a 1.5 second gap now, so maybe Jetfish is just thinking save his tyres a bit to see him through to the race, because if he pushes any harder he could lose it to Al.
Yeah, because they're both now on 3-second time penalties. But I mean, Al would want to go for it because he's still in the championship hunt, and this could be a swing of like 10 points, because currently he loses 5, but then if he jumps ahead he would gain 5, so it's an important position.
Yeah, I think, and Zabiaka's picked up another penalty, so we've got 2 drivers that haven't picked up penalties.
Yeah, it's both Red Bulls.
It's so easy on this track to pick up penalties.
Yeah, I will struggle tomorrow, I think. Although I'm normally not someone who picks up a lot of warnings, but with no line, I might take the wrong line and maybe cut a bit of track here and there, but we will see.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting race tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
Obviously, more drivers, no traction control. So you get on the power a little bit too early at Silverstone.
And you're done, yeah.
Well, you hit the sausage curb.
Into
that can throw you off.
Yeah. Yeah, but back at it, I did that before. At that same corner, it's very easy to lose the car out of. Which corner is it? I think left field, no?
Yeah, is that one with?
I'm not good with corners in Silverstone. I mean, I know Stowe, I know Cops Corner, I know Maggots and Baggots. The Hamilton Straight as well.
Oh yeah, there's a name for everything at Silverstone.
The Hanger Straight. Yeah.
Yeah, got Village.
Village, yeah.
Cops Corner. Although Kieran's mom did look at that and thought it was Corpse Corner.
I've thought that before as well. When I first started watching, I thought it said Corpse Corner. But then it is Corpse Corner. But Smith took the fastest lap. That's interesting. Oh, I thought Kieran had taken it, but
yeah, there was another shout from underneath Kieran's helmet.
Well, he wouldn't lose any positions or gain anything, so. But it is still annoying.
Yeah, definitely pushing hard for the fastest lap. I think Stevo now has got a good gap now. Plus he hasn't got any penalties. Jetfish has got that 3.
Yeah, and Jetfish's tires are also struggling. Now will we see Al go for it on the final lap? That will be interesting. No ERS though to attack.
Yeah, I think we'll look at Al really try and push it toward if he can. He's got DRS.
70% on the front left for Jetfish. Like 2 or 3 more laps and he will be in the danger zone. But we will switch to the man in Red Bull. As here we got Thibaut, not in the sprint, but he was in the main race starting last. He will take the win. His second win in RPM. We got Jetfish in P2 and Al in P3, so double Mercedes podium, but getting beaten by the Ferrari driver. And then after some mistakes, karting still finishes P4, and that is still a decent result. Booty, after the good start, he will end up in P5, and then we're just waiting for Becker as he just spins.
Again, I think that's car error. I don't think that's driver error. Becker doesn't make driving mistakes.
He needs to be quick though, otherwise Kieran will overtake him. Let's see what the penalties are. Oh, both on 6, so.
Then again, if Becker's got a certain mechanic helping him out,
yeah, maybe a bit of sabotage.
That's where the spins are coming in.
Yeah, I'm not surprised then.
Yeah, probably had it over the radio. You got to spin at this corner.
He did finish in P6 though on his first race in the championship, and we do not need to forget that he has recovering. What's it called? I forgot the word again.
His wrist, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Recovering wrist then after the injury, of course. Kieran in P7, he won't be too happy, I think, with tonight. And Sabiaka will take P8 as the final point scorer because Smith is a reserve then. So maybe not the race Sabiaka would have wanted as his first race in the championship, but I guess that's it then.
It's good points.
Yeah, I don't know who got the fastest lap at the end. I think it was Smith.
Yeah, I think Smith got the last. I can't see anything
Yeah,
on the display.
and it's good for Ferrari because we aren't losing out too much in the L gears now. So let's start to come back. AlphaTauri scoring good points as they move ahead of Alfa Romeo and Red Bull in the championship standings. Not in the all gear though, they're still last there. But we got two. No, that's not right. Zabiaka isn't in the championship standings just yet. So Alpha and Thing will score extra points.
Yeah, I think the telemetry as well. I don't know if it will class Stebo as driving for Red Bull.
No, it did get him points. So I think it's just his. He is in the lobby. That's good enough. So then the final results again. Not this one. I need to switch to race. There we go. Yeah, Smith picking up the fastest lap. If he didn't pick up that one, it would have gone to Becker, as he was less than a tenth slower. So I'm not sure if the points will go to him. I think so. I think it works like that. We will see. If not, then Smith did take the fastest lap, which is a good one. But then, yeah, you see the two-stop is, I think, because of new tires, but the one-stop is quicker, of course. And a good race from Stebo, and another good win from him. A second one. I think he missed last week, unfortunately. Oh, what the... I clicked the wrong button. But we only just passed the halfway mark, and let's see if he can maybe start a little comeback here.
Yeah, he's not that far off in the driver's standings from Al. So Jetfish is pulling away in the standings with 339 points. Al second with 285 points. Stebo with 258 points. In fourth is Kieran with 195. Fifth is Booty with 136. Karting, that's a shame. Karting down in sixth with 130 points, but we know he's so fast.
Yeah.
Just damn few errors.
Matt dropping, down.
Yeah, Matt again didn't race today, so he's lost points. He's down in seventh, 127. Rusty Orkan hasn't raced for the last couple of races.
Ragebeach, I think, is not
in eighth. Yeah, he's gone into first division now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Glader hasn't raced for a few times now. Stubby, not points again for Haas, which is a bit unfortunate. And then Becker there in P12. We don't have Fragile Tunnel today, as he...
No, all unlucky. We've got Simotler as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of drivers, but some haven't raced here before, which is quite surprising, but I guess we will have to see then. But yeah, thank you all for joining us on Comms tonight. And it was an enjoyable race, and we've seen some very good battles today.
Yeah, congratulations to Stebo for the win. And yeah, thank you very much, Luke.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for joining me again.
Always a pleasure.
So we will be back tomorrow then for another, I think, more sprint chaos, because we will have a very full grid, I think, or at least close to it. So I hope you will all join us tomorrow, and I don't know if you will be watching, but
oh yeah, I'll definitely be watching. I did kind of have a bit of an engineer as well for my race on yesterday. A certain Premiership driver was helping myself and Callum out. So I'm not going to name any names because I don't want to start being headhunted.
Yeah, but the one thing though, the commentary duo tomorrow, a very interesting duo, you could say, as we gave a little hint on the TP suspicions.
sponsored by Andrex, and other toilet papers are available.
Yeah. Let's see how many toilet paper they will use tomorrow watching our race. So, yeah, thank you all for joining us. We will be back to next week. No break week this time.
No break this week. Yeah, straight into Canada.
Ooh, interesting. Canada. That's moving overseas.
I'm not looking forward to Canada.
It's a good one. I enjoy Canada. So yeah, thank you all for joining us, and I wish you all a good night.
Good night.